Prophecy. 89.5 FM. Keep it locked. Marcus Visionary and DJ Prime. Prophecy every Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. Keep it locked.
Prophecy, Marcus inside the mix. Starting off with something brand new from La Rock. Wicked tune, man. Reaching out to all the Sunday night listeners, tune listen to Prophecy for the best in jungle drum and bass. Have a wicked show planned for you tonight. All unreleased material. Actually, I'm lying. I got a few releases for you. And we got a few world exclusives as well. So make sure I keep it locked, taking you right till 9. Then DJ Prime steps up, taking you till 10 p.m. 9 years and running. 89.5 CIUT. Prophecy.
Silence the violence as we give you this musical alliance. Something for you and yours with your compliance. No defiance. Science.
May love that not war, cause we don't need no trouble. No trouble, we don't need no. Now, what we need is love to guide and protect us on. And we're humble down from above. Help the weak if you are strong. Now, what we need is love to guide and protect us on. And we're humble down from above. Help the weak if you are strong.
DJ Marcus.
What we need is love to guide and protect us on. And we're humble down from above.
sounds of Ronnie Size featuring Rodney P. That one's out now in a few recordings. Reaching out to Lush. Big shout going out to Natural. All the Loaded crew Saturday nights. Don't forget, if you want to check out Jungle Drum and Bass in the city, the place to be. Loaded. Right at the corner of Peter and Richmond Street, downtown Toronto. Next week we've got a famous old school hip hop band representing the Alcoholics. Next Saturday, it's gonna be super heavy.
What is going on? You know you surrender to ways that'll end you before you have begun. With the wannabe player who moves with the terror of bottles, knives, and guns. It ain't always the target that double the stars, it's the innocent that survive. It's always the good that seem to die. Now what you gonna do when you look in the mirror? The eyes of a killer are staring back at you. It's too late for prayer and no one will save you with no place to run to. The thugs that you thought were your people have bought you a ticket to your grave. This is your final day, but I say no, 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 put it down. Too many gone before they're grown. Yeah, no, 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 put it down. You only reap what you have sown. No more families torn apart. No more tragedies in the heart of this street, this town, this town.
Prophecy.
If those you be down with have done got their ass hit, then you are next in line. And so on and so on. Don't tell me you're so dumb that you can see the light. It's time for decision. It's time for some action to stop it once and for all. You still walk tall. I'm calling for no, no, no. Put it down. Too many gone before they're grown. No, no, no. Put it down. You only reap what you have sown. No more families torn apart. No more tragedies in the heart of this street, this town. No more, no more. What you gonna do when they come for you? What you gonna do when they come for you? Now what you gonna do when they come for you? Don't be a fool. What you gonna do when they come for you? No, 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 put it down. Too many gone before they're grown. I said no, put it down. You only reap what you have sown. No more families torn apart. No more tragedies in the heart of this street, this town. No more, no more.
Come on, people. None of us have made a middle, so when the bullet hits the skin, that's not evil. How many have to cry beneath the steeple? Too many walk the streets with a mindset that's too damn lethal. I know the argument, you got yours to protect yourself, so you don't need to check yourself, cause you ain't trying to wreck yourself, it's them. But them soon becomes you, when you find yourself defending a member of your crew. It's a vicious cycle, too many wanna claim the title. They wanna be the bad man thug, cause that's their idol. Don't live out a life you're not supposed to be living. Don't try take, repay, just try giving. Cause one can make a difference, 10 can make a change, 100 can make things get better on your lanes. 1,000 a new start, 10,000 a revolution, 1 million will finally be close to a solution, no more.
Incredible sounds of Ronnie Size. 2 in a row. Featuring Beverly Knight and Dynamite MC. And speaking of MC Dynamite, touching down at the World of Drum and Bass 2 nights in Toronto, the World of Drum and Bass. All sorts of artists that night. Groove Rider, Shy FX, DJ SS, Killa Kela, MC Biggie. A whole host of MCs. It's going to be massive. World of Drum and Bass brought to you by Formation Records and Loaded. Saturday nights. The 25th and 26th of March is going to be the World of Drum and Bass in Toronto. The Saturday and the Sunday.
Hey yo, you're tuned to DJ Marcus live for the 89.5 CRUT Ritner and a me say that's original chiller.
Coming in with something fresh by DJ and producer Fresh from Bad Company Breakbeat Chaos.
Bass,
alongside MC Darrison.
guitar, strum, records.
All That Jazz, the remix.
Tell me what I'm after. Bass, rhythm, breaks, guitar, strum, record, spun, hats, kibasa, Picasa, Sukasa. You know, find a style like this. When I was a youth, I listened to Miles Davis. Lost in space like Neil Armstrong. I used to hum melodies from Louis Armstrong. Last night I fell asleep in my home. Had a little dream, don't need a Simone. I laid down before I came round and told me get up like Mr. James Brown. Drop, 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 drop another one. Drop, 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 drop another one. Drop, 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 drop another one. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Drop, 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 drop another one. Drop, 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 drop another, drop, 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 drop another one. Oh, 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 oh.
Sounds of Fresh, All That Jazz. Big tune, lots of controversy around this one. Some say it sounds like a Trust Me remix by Ronnie Size. Pandora's Box by Shy FX. Wicked tune nonetheless. And this one's forthcoming on Liquid V, featuring Darrison MC. Reaching out to all the Sunday night crew. DJ Prime touching down at 9 o'clock. Giving you 2 hours of drum and bass each and every Sunday right here on The Prophecy. Don't forget, we got fundraising touching down April 4th to the 11th. So we're going to be looking for everybody's help on that one. 9.5 years right here on 89.5. Loads of incredible music lined up for you. So make sure and keep it locked. Gonna play a tune next. It's been causing a big buzz. Everyone's wondering who's it by. Played it down at Loaded. People were writing about it on the internet. The one and only Shy FX and T-Power. Track entitled Mercy. Gonna cause a big buzz. Gonna be a massive tune, trust me.
Awake the world and and tell the people. Prophecy come with the wickedest drum and bass and jungle. Now humble.
Come on, put your hands together. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, put those hands together. Come on. Glory, 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 glory to God. Hallelujah. Said if you call, I'll answer. Praise Him. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. There's hope in the name of Jesus. Oh, we love Him, we love Him, we love Him. Jesus. Oh, name.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Please have mercy on me. If I done done somebody wrong, have mercy. What my boy? Who that? What my boy? Lord have mercy. Please have mercy on me.
Yes, Lord.
If I done done somebody wrong,
Praise the Lord.
have mercy. What my boy? Who that? What my boy?
Thou shalt not have strange gods before me. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Thou shalt not kill.
Massive sounds. Shy FX and T-Power. Ebony Dubsters. Track entitled Mercy. This one is just getting the reload each and every time. Big shout going to all the jungle crew out there. Sunday night session right here. Prophecy. 416-946-7000. Haven't given the number out in quite a while. Give me a shout. You got any shouts out? Got a big shout going to Ryan. Just phoned in. He wants to big up Lisa P. And he requested Shy FX on the run. Wasn't going to drop it, but now I'm going to play it for him. Got a heavy trailer load of dubwise ragga coming up. You done know. It's not the prophecy if you don't hear some ragga jungle. The latest, some world exclusives coming up.
Lord have mercy. Please have mercy on me.
Yes, Lord.
If I done done somebody wrong,
Praise the Lord.
have mercy. Lord have mercy on me.
Marcus Visionary and DJ Prime. Prophecy every Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. Keep it locked.
some dubwise pressure right now, something brand new from Visionary. Track entitled Folly Tricks. Get on the 70s vibe for a minute. The dub rock sound. 8:30 in the PM tune to listen to Prophecy.
Mix up in your body tree. I don't wanna get mixed up in your tribal war. I don't wanna go to no penitentiary. I don't wanna go to no jailer. I am a righteous musician.
Brand new sounds of Visionary. This one's not even complete yet. World exclusive. And this is reaching out to Sullen. He wants to big up all the Bristol Road ravers. Enjoying the vibes. Hope you find a job soon, man. So you can enjoy some March break. Reaching out to Nemesis. Big shout going out to Everfresh. One and only DJ Lush. Not forgetting the Friday night crew. Down at the Hooch each and every Friday night. Forward Sound System, if you haven't been there and you like these vibes, this week, Friday, I'm going to be celebrating my birthday in there. Having a big party. So make sure and touch down 817 Queen Street West. $5 at the door, or you can email me for guest list at marcusvisionary@hotmail.com. It's going to be Ram Jam in there this week. Myself and DJ Lush on the decks with some serious dub-wise and ragga flavor for you this week. All soulful beats. Coming in next with something from Shy Effects. Track entitled On the Run. Reaching out to Ryan, just phoned in, requested it. And then we're gonna keep hitting you with the world exclusives on a dubwise tip. Keep it locked, 89.5.
I don't wanna get mixed up in your tribal war. I don't wanna go to no penitentiary. I don't wanna go to no jailer. I am a righteous musician.
This is Big Daddy. You know when I want to hear the roughest beats, I
Keep it locked to 89.5 FM, baby.
If you a bad boy, you end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you end up on the run. You find it's nice to feel the sun on your face. If you a bad boy, you end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you end up on the run. You find it's nice to feel the sun on your face. Expectations getting larger. I hope one day you'll make your mother. Say that's my son, the big achiever. You always hitch up on the corner. You're always smoking marijuana. But don't you think life could be better? If you a bad boy, you end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you end up on the run. You find it's nice to feel the sun on your face. If you a bad boy, you end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you end up on the run. You find it's nice to feel the sun on your face.
Incredible sounds of Shy Effects on a solo tip, reaching out to Ryan P. Track entitled On the Run, forthcoming on Soundboy Recordings. Brand new label from Shy Effects, putting an M to Ebony, so no more Ebony, but in comes Soundboy. Reaching out to Blaine, just phoned in, aka Blank Photo. Wants to big up a party on the 15th with DJ Trace, some harder edge drum and bass. For more info, technotribes.com/Trace. That's April 15th, DJ Trace touching down.
You're listening to The Prophecy, 89.5 FM. Keep it locked.
Brand new sounds of Visionary, track entitled Come Easy, world exclusive.
Prophecy.
Wheel out, come again, select tonight, and fresh out the move on the top of the very last jump.
Prophecy. We create the content.
Select tonight and fresh out the move on the top of the very last jump. Select tonight and fresh out the move on the top of the very last jump.
Sending this one out to Stranger and Gremlins. Version crew, my goodness. Some heavy business right here. Big shout going out to Jesse, aka Destiny. In the place, bigging up the Republic nightclub. .45, taking you right till 9. DJ Prime stepping up, taking you till 10 p.m. Tune and listen to Prophecy, keep it locked. Not even sure what that one is. It's just cold. Icy. Going out to all the Sunday crew. Don't forget, loaded each and every Saturday next week, the Alcoholics Touchdown. Some hip-hop going on the main stage there. Just a hip-hop performance. The rest of the night's drum and bass on the Dynacoid sound system. Digital. Massive.
listening to The Prophecy, 89.5 FM. Keep it locked.
Yo, whoa. This is Riddler, and when I'm in Toronto, you know you can always find me upon the number one, 89.5 CIUT Prophecy, 15,000 watts, and we're blazing.
.55 in the PM. Tuneless of Prophecy. And this is going to be the final one for me. Sounds of Artificial Intelligence, Uprising, the VIP. DJ Prime in the hot seat next. Taking you right till 10 p.m. Got the Black Market crew in the house. Everfresh. Big shout out to Phil. Packed house tonight. See you guys next week. Don't forget the Alcoholics Inside System. And my birthday party down at the Hooch, 817 Queen Street West. Forward sound system. And that's it. Peace out. See you next week.
9:04 in the PM. DJ Prime touching down. Something brand new out of Formation. Something. I was gonna play an Influx track and then I got a hit on the shoulder and it messed everything up. We'll get back to that later. Keep it locked, Prof C. Got Black Market in the house. Gonna promote the Caliber Jam. Marcus and Alex coming to Roxy Blue very soon.
We don't follow the flow. We created it. 89.5 FM. Real radio.
That last track, brand new out of Formation, Chino, Temple of the Sun. We got brand new A-sides and MC Fats. Bring That on True Players. Brand new release coming out, I think, this week. Keep it locked. We're gonna have a giveaway for a guest list for Caliber / Marcus Intellects / Black Market. Coming to you on March 25th down at 12 Brant Street, Roxy Blue.
that moment. It's that moment in time since I've edged my mind. It's that moment. It's that moment. It's that moment since I've had you on my mind. It's that feeling so divine. It's sad to think. It's that moment since I've had you on my mind. Exclusively designed. It's that moment since I've had you on my mind. It's that feeling so divine. It's that moment since I've had you on my mind. It's that feeling so divine. It's that moment since I've had you on my mind. It's that feeling so divine. It's that moment since I've had you on my mind. It's that feeling so divine. It's that moment. It's that moment since I've had you on my mind. It's that feeling so divine. It's that moment since I've had you on my mind. It's that feeling so divine. Ba 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 ba.
The dance floor for the first half hour or so. Brand new on the Valve label. Out on promo. In the Grind remix. The VIP. Dillinger.
Right now, we're listening to the sounds of the Dillinger, VIP. VIP.
Science out on the Metalheads label. It's been a big tune for a while now. Never really played it on the show, but we're doing some dance floor stuff right now, so playing the big dance floor tunes. Defcom 69. Full Cycle Camp, Clips, Slippery Shoes. Big shout out to Taps, just called in. Gonna try to make it down for the Roxy Blue Jam on the 25th. And we're gonna give away a couple tickets for that later on in the show. Have to come up with difficult skill testing questions. Keep it locked, Prophecy. Sunday night drum and bass fix. Out of the Formation Camp once again, sounds of Zen, Rhubarb, and Custard. Played this one a few months ago. Red SS through the house, and he was playing it. The Power Play Volume 4. Out on promo, will be released in the next few weeks. Something I wanted to squeeze in. Brand new Influx Datum. Coming off of the album that's going to be released in April. Track entitled Shine.
Oh
We don't follow the flow. We created it. 89.5 FM. Real Radio.
Big release out on V. Fresh. All that jazz. I know Marcus played it earlier, but it's all good.
Breaks, guitar,
Not a bad tune.
record spun, hats, kibasa, Mikasa, Sukasa. Now tell me what I'm after. Beats, bass, rhythm, breaks, guitar, strum, record spun, hats, kibasa, Mikasa, Sukasa. You know, find a style like this. When I was a youth, I listened to Miles Davis. Lost in space like Neil Armstrong. I used to hum melodies from Louis Armstrong. Last night I fell asleep in my home. Had a little dream about Nina Simone. I laid down before I came round and told me get up like Mr. James Brown. Drop, 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 drop another one. Drop, 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 drop another one. Drop, 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 drop another one. Whoa, whoa. Drop, 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 another one. Drop, 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 another, drop, 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 another one. Oh, 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 oh,
Going out to the last caller. Feeling the tunes. That's why we gotta play it twice. New sounds of the Johnny L. 416-946-7000. And if you want some tickets for March 25th, we got Black Market in the house. If you can call us up and tell us what DJs are on the bill, the two UK guys on there. Mr. Collins is going to let us give away a pair of tickets. 416-946-7000. Take the first caller who can answer the hard question.
Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shaking your boots. Come back to the old school, back to your roots.
One of my favorite releases right about now, out on the Bingo label, Marky and XRS, in Moscow. And those tickets are gone for the first contest there for the Mr. Marcus, Intellects, and Caliber, coming on the 25th down at Roxy Blue. Send a big shout out to Jeff.
Uma espécie de mosca mutante escapou do laboratório de pesquisas do Centro de Experiências Agrícolas. A mosca é bastante forte e destruidora.
Big shout out to Debaser alongside Demolition Man for the children. Little 7-inch that's in your shops you can pick up. So 3 of them, check them all out. This is my favorite though, this one. We're reaching out to Robin.
Hold them up and squeeze them toys. That's the way. Okay, teach them not to disobey. Make sure they go to school every day, so they can get an education. When they grow up, they can defend our black nation. Hear my songs. This one for all the children, all the little ones, all the babies. This one for all the mothers and all the fathers that's there for the ladies, baby. This one for all the teenagers, all the little toddlers. Conserve your behavior, stop. You have to show them the right way down the long road. You can't cut no corners now. One thing I like to say, I got to see when a child I behave themselves and I walk down the street. Not too loud, polite and discreet, and I'm a whole heap of manners when I you them a preach. You see it so sweet when them respect the elder ones and have a whole heap of ambition and think about them future plans. Where you feel like, when the Rasta sing this song, if you think I'm wrong, then hop on over long cause this one's for the children, all the little ones, all the babies. Respect to all the mother them.
But once again, another track from Caliber. Okay, we just played one tune from Caliber, and the next tune here is from Mist. So if you can name one of these, both artists are going to be down at Roxy Blue on the 25th. We're going to open up the phone line 416-946-7000. Give a pair of tickets away if you can name one tune. Either this one or the one before it. It's all great. We've got about 8 minutes left. We're gonna roll out the beats.
Jason, you just won the tickets. Shots out real quick, got 5 minutes left. We get up to Kinezzo, Tevlon D, Catastrophe, Villain, Melody. Any crews that I'm forgetting, I'm sorry. Make sure you check out Black Market Records. Friday, March 25th, Marcus Intellect and Caliber. Roxy Blue. Wicked.
hold you? I don't know if I really know.
Out on Good Looking, the Golden Girl track. MC Conrad on the vocals. You'll definitely hear this one again. We'll see you next week. Gave away some tickets this way, today, courtesy of Black Market. We'll have some guests in next week as well. And look out the weekend of the 25th. World of Drum and Bass coming through as well. Some of those guys coming through the station, definitely. I'll make sure that. See you next week. DJ Prime, Prosty. Big shout out to Carl Collin. Cool Dragon as well. See if we can get him to sort out some tunes for next week.
Definitely something about you. Baby, now I found you. Should I let go or should I hold